what's up, YouTube? You already know it's AllCity Live TV, and thank you for tuning in. Today, we're going to be talking about this guy, Asim Tanvir, the new global social media manager at 2K. I know we as a community do not want anybody like Ronnie. Any Ronnie-esque type of Ronnie-ish dudes are not going to be able to lead our community properly, and we need a good community leader. So we want to dig a little deeper to find out a little bit more about our new global social media manager. We're going to get into all of that and more right now. Let's get it. So our new 2K Global Social Media Manager, Asim Tanvir, recently sent out this tweet. Sent it out yesterday, July 15th. He said, okay, here goes. Delighted to say, from Monday, which is July 20th, I will be the Global Social Media Manager at 2K. Incredibly excited and happy to join such a lovely, amazing team. I look forward to getting to know the passionate global community and working on many incredible games. Now, adding many into your tweet is not necessarily a good idea, but you can't go by one tweet alone and try and gauge what type of guy Asim Tanvir is, so we had to dig a little deeper. So here we go, Detective City in the building. I got your back, the People's Chef. You already know what it is, Asim Tanvir's LinkedIn page. Now, a lot of people are not familiar with LinkedIn, but LinkedIn gives you more of a business background. If you wanted to kind of get details on someone's business background, their schooling, things of that nature, what they've accomplished in life, LinkedIn is pretty much the way you want to go. So we came on over to Asim Tanvir's LinkedIn to see what we could find out about our new global social media manager. So right off rip, I noticed that Asim Tanvir updated his LinkedIn profile and announced himself as the global social media manager at 2K, as he did on Twitter. And although on Twitter he mentioned that his role does not start until Monday, by updating his LinkedIn profile, this means to me as an outsider looking in that he's excited about his new role. He's heavily anticipating his new responsibilities to the community and his responsibilities at 2K. To me, this is a good thing. By updating his role, it shows that he's enthusiastic about taking on his new responsibilities as the new global social media manager at 2K. Next, in the About Me section of his business profile, we learned that he has 10 years experience in senior online social media, community influencer, and PR communications management. He goes on to say that gaming and technology is a huge passion of his, and that passion combined with his experience has proved invaluable, leading him to successful roles with several big companies. Before becoming the 2K Global Social Media Manager, he spent some time working at Zynga as the social and community manager. He also spent some time with CI Games as the senior communications manager. He was the online and social media manager at Konami Digital Entertainment, and he was the community manager at Rapid Miner Inc. So what this says to me is that he has a good background in community management, and that should serve as a good asset for us here within the 2K community. So now let's get into his education, because I've already heard a lot of people saying that this guy has no background in gaming, but in fact it's quite the contrary, as he went to the University of Westminster and he got a bachelor's degree. He earned himself a bachelor's degree in computer games design and programming, so he's somewhat of a developer. To add that developing education with his actual work experience as community manager is definitely a good mix for us here at the 2K community. So now I wanted to find out a little bit more about how does he work with his team, because like for instance Ronnie 2K, I'm sure the people that work around them have a few choice words for him, but I wanted to find out what our new global social media manager is going to bring to the table. How is he going to build his team? So I went into his recommendations, and it says here the first comment said, I had the pleasure of reporting to Asim as part of the sports social media team within customer engagement at Now TV. He is incredibly organized, very creative, and supportive of other ideas. He is able to identify people's strengths in order to create the most effective and efficient team. And why this was so important to me is because if you cannot lead a team, then you're never going to be able to lead a community. So I thought that was huge to read that in Asim's recommendation. So I'm going to go on to the next comment. It says, Asim has been my inline manager since I started at Now TV. He's always been supportive and given great feedback, which helped improve me in my role. Asim is a great manager who looks out for his team and helps them to be better. So this is what, in my personal opinion, this is what we want in a community manager, someone that's going to lead his team for the best interest of the community. So now that we learned a little bit about his business background and his education, I wanted to learn more about how he interacts with his community as it stands right now, so I can learn what's to be expected in the future with Asim Tanvir. So here we see he has a photo with David Beckham, world-renowned David Beckham. But what's more important, what I notice, is the comments, and that's what I'm more interested in, how he interacts with the community. One of his followers leave him a comment saying, "No offense, but your face look like he's grabbing your bum," and he responds with, "Well," with a crying face emoji. The other thing that I noticed, which kind of makes him seem a little bit more humble, is that he says, "I'm not even sorry. Any chance I get, that photo gets pulled out of the archive," with the crying face emoji. And it shows that he's a little bit more humble than somebody like, say, Ronnie. Another comment that I found really interesting, because you know we all about positive vibes here at AllCity Live TV. Joel Smith, an Operation Sports writer at operationsports.com, sent Asim a message saying, "Asim, welcome to the NBA 2K community, bro," with 3 exclamation points. He goes on to say, "You did good work with PES, so definitely a welcome sight to see you join the fray. Let's get it," with another 4 exclamation points. But what was more interesting was Asim's response, and this, you guys got to understand that to gauge a personality, you kind of got to see how they interact as far as social media goes and interact with different people. So Asim goes on to say, "Very kind of you. Thank you. I'll be working titles, but will endeavor to do my best and give my all, along with the amazing team I'm blessed to be working with. Positive vibes." And another tweet that I found interesting and makes me even more appreciative for our new community manager is this tweet by Asim. He says, "Wow, thank you for all the love. Humbled and hugely appreciative. Haven't been this excited about a new job since I first got into the industry. Working with an incredible team, I will give it my all. Also, thank you for all the new follows, especially from the 2K community," with the praying hands emoji. Listen, humility goes a long way. Integrity goes even longer. So to have that in our new community manager is definitely a blessing. And I'm looking forward to see what Asim Tanvir, as the new global 2K community social manager, is going to do for us here at the 2K community. All right, guys, so now I'm going to give you my humble opinion on what I think about our new 2K global social media manager, Asim Tanvir. I think he's a good guy from what I've learned. It seems like he's going to be a good asset for the 2K community. What I do want to say is that his background from the client side and also from the business side is a good thing, because he's done represented the client and he's also represented the company, which this is a good mix to have for us as far as leading the 2K community. I do want to say that he does have a background in gaming and development, and he has a passion for gaming. Also, another great asset for us here at the 2K community. So I'm hopeful. I'm going to keep my fingers crossed and be hopeful that this new role is going to be good for us here at the 2K community. If you guys have thoughts or opinions on Asim Tanvir and what he's going to do for us and the future of the 2K community, please leave them in the comment section below. If you're new to the channel and you found this video helpful and or informative, please consider subscribing to our channel, as we're going to have a ton of not only NBA 2K20 content, but we're also going to have a ton of NBA 2K21 content on the next gen consoles. I'll catch you guys on the next video.